Hi, I'm here with Lady Saints head softball coach Kristen Silva and freshman Avery Ragsdale. How are you guys today?
Doing well.
Good. You guys are after kind of a rocky start, you guys are red hot right now. You guys have a 4-game winning streak and you have won 5 of 6. Listen to these numbers that are over here. You've only allowed 8 runs in the last 6 games. You've outscored your opponent 62-7 in the last 4 games. And Avery here, wow, she's been hitting a ton. 507-14, 10 RBIs, 5 stolen bases. What's been the turnaround over here, Coach?
Just took, Garden City, we won that game, and I mean, everybody's kind of buying into it and slowly getting, and they're connecting. I think that's a big thing. Hitting's coming around and pitching's coming around, so I think that's a huge thing.
What about you?
I think we're finally getting along as a team and really buying into the program, and we've been doing really well at the plate and on the field, picking each other up.
And this is sort of like, I guess, the progress, right? They said believe the process. And there you were struggling at 2-14. It probably would have been easy after getting blown out, and especially losing the first 4 conference games. But then you guys pick up a split over with Garden, and then suddenly you guys you guys crushed Garden, and then you crushed Northwest Tech, and it just wasn't even close. But I mean, things are going over there. But do you think, like you sort of said, kids buying in?
I think that's a big thing. They're buying in. Like Avery said, they're getting along on the field, off the field. That's a huge thing. I think it just took one of those wins. Especially a conference game. You get a little bit of confidence going into Garden City. You play that and you win. Yeah, we've been through some adversity at the beginning, but I think they're climbing slowly, and that's where we kind of want them to start to climb in the middle of the season, so we can get the tournament's what we look forward to, and I think this is the perfect time for them to start climbing.
What have you been seeing over there? I mean, the little things we talk about, we talk about buying in, but what are you seeing from them in terms of that buying in?
I mean, a big thing, Karina was struggling with pitching, Talia was taking a lot of it, Lee was taking a lot of pitching, and Karina's finally, stepping up, hey, I got to be a part of that, If they make a mistake, they pick each other up on and off the field. Like yesterday, Lana helped two kids struck out, or 2 kids got an out, and Lana gets a hit, and she's like, Coach, I got him. We'll keep going. They're picking each other up as they go on through the game. So.
And Avery, how are you hitting well? I mean, you've actually been hitting well the whole entire season, actually, but I mean, you've really picked it up. Has there been anything different going on?
I'll be hitting at the beginning, and we'll be getting outs, and so it's different to have people on base and people cheering you on and be like, hey, pick me up, or hey, you got to score me, or stuff like that. So then you have the energy and the momentum to want to score them again and want to get them all in. So then it's just you got to hit and you got to get it. And so then here recently we've been everybody's been energetic and stuff. So it's been just we go through the lineup twice at 1 inning, So yeah.
What's been your approach at the plate? I mean, I know that's the mental part of it. It's one of them, but are you seeing anything different? Anything going on a little bit?
The timing's definitely been different. They've been the last 4 games, pitchers have been different, so we have to slow it down, just kind of take it slow, but we still got to stay with our momentum and stuff. So.
So just making the adjustments, I guess.
Right.
One thing that Nurse LaFleur was talking about in terms of the stolen bases for Avery, I'm like, are you utilizing her? You're smiling again. In terms of the speed, or is it just sort of been that you've just been taking advantage of those? I
think Avery's just smart on the bases. Kind of an example yesterday, she hits a triple, and a kid gets out at home plate, but the pitcher's walking back, and so she sees the advantage of, I'm going to steal home now. I think she understands the game and where she can take advantage of certain aspects in the game, and that is what makes her a good hitter and a good runner. So.
One of the things that we also talked about, you went over to Northwest Tech. That's a long road trip. You guys went to Goodland. How does that sort of boost the team up over there when you guys went on the road? I
mean, it's good. We were on 4 games on the road, and now it's nice to be home for 2 games. We keep that momentum going. That's our confidence and keep going. And then we move on the road to Pratt. But right. I think the boost in the conference is we want 2 more games in conference. We want to keep building our conference. So.
So the Lady Saints will play Frank Phillips at French Family Field on Wednesday at 12-2. It's a home game. You guys should come on out, You know, the team has been red hot. You get to see, you know, these players play really hard and some really exciting softball. So I think it's great. So Avery, how has this semester been for you so far? How has it been the transition from high school to college been for you?
It's not been too bad. My competitive team, like, we practice a lot, so I mean, it's not too different from practicing every day. I think that was like my big adjustment, was like going every day instead of just like 3 or 4 times a week. But school-wise, it's been great. My grades are, I'd say, pretty good. Yeah, I mean, all A's.
Great, awesome.
So, yeah.
Adjustment-wise, in terms of town, now where are you from?
Fort Gibson, Oklahoma.
Is it bigger, smaller?
It's a very small town.
Okay, so you're just used to it over here, so this must be like the metropolis.
Yes, I'm pretty used to the small town, the small atmosphere, so yeah, it's not.
So, Coach, what do you expect out of Frank Phillips' non-conference game? What is scouting report on them?
They're pretty, I mean, we're kind of similar to what we've been playing, you know. They're like Garden City. I mean, honestly, I do look them up a little bit, but I'm kind of going with our team and having so much confidence and just keep pushing our kids, you know, have some fun and keep going and swinging the bat and, you know, doing their job.
Just kind of keeping the same approach as you have been?
Yes.
All right. Okay, Coach, well, good luck to you. You guys have done great so far. Keep the momentum going. Again, they play Frank Phillips on Wednesday at 12-2 at French Family Field. Come on out. The games are free. It's going to be a nice day, maybe a little bit windy, but it's supposed to be in the 70s. And so come on out. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you taking time.
Thank you.
Thank you.